Alexander the Great. He severed the Gordian knot in Anatolia, the land that made him powerful. The Byzantine Emperor Justinian. His glory was derived from the opportunities and resources of this land. Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent. This country gave him strength and grandeur, as well as the distinction of ruling the world's largest empire. Mustafa Kemal Atatürk. He took the potential of this land and transformed it with dynamic restructuring that gave birth to the modern and secular Republic of Turkey. Civilizations and cultures have embraced one another in this land in friendship, love, and tolerance for thousands of years. Istanbul, the capital of three empires, is the cultural capital of Europe in 2010. This land not only bridges the continents, but also possesses the potential for major endeavors with its extensive resources. Opportunities for profitable investment abound in this land of wealth and rewards.
The Republic of Turkey straddles Europe and Asia, forming a land bridge that links the Levant, Iran, and the Caucasus with southeastern Europe. In stark contrast to its predecessor, the Ottoman Empire, modern Turkey is confined largely to the semi-arid mountainous terrain of the Anatolian Peninsula and the capital-rich lands surrounding the Sea of Marmara. This low-lying region contains the large cities of Istanbul and Izmir, and the two choke points linking the Black Sea to the Mediterranean, the Bosporus and the Dardanelles. This area is the core of Turkey's population and economy. Turkey's geographic challenge is expanding the economic stability and development of this core into the eastern region of the country. Anatolia's rugged geography and mountainous terrain make economic and infrastructure development difficult, but has historically helped to prevent land invasions from the east and south. Modern Turkey is working to integrate this largely rural, poorer hinterland into the political and economic mainstream. Position at the crossroads between east and west provides the country with several geopolitical possibilities. The country is working to serve as a transit state, linking the exports of its energy-rich eastern neighbors to consumer markets in Europe. Its location also invites a series of constraints, as reflected by Turkey's position surrounded by Europe's economic decline, Iranian ambitions in Syria and Iraq, and Russian interests in the Caucasus.
Merhaba. Welcome to Turkey, a cradle of civilizations and cultures throughout history. Turkey is now welcoming investors from all over the world. Half of Turkey's population of 75 million is under the age of 30, making it a very young nation. Each year, approximately 500,000 students graduate from Turkey's 172 universities and join the highly skilled workforce. Together with a substantial domestic market, this represents a young, educated, and productive labor force. Turkey is the 17th largest economy in the world. At the same time, Turkey is projected to be the fastest growing economy among the OECD countries from 2011 to 2017, with an impressive average annual GDP growth rate of 6.7%. Given these strong growth factors, Turkey has been ranked the 13th most attractive foreign direct investment destination in 2012. Between 2003 and 2011, the country attracted over $110 billion worth of foreign direct investment, in striking comparison to the $15 billion invested in the 8 decades preceding 2003. Moreover, while many economies have proven themselves unable to recover from the recent global financial crisis, Turkey attracted approximately $16 billion FDI in 2011, a 76% increase from 2010. Between 2002 and 2011, Turkey's foreign trade increased by 329%, while its exports reached $135 billion, up from $36 billion in 2002. Turkey produces over 1 million vehicles every year. It is the largest producer of light commercial vehicles and the second largest bus manufacturer among the 27 European Union countries. Turkey is the 10th largest steel manufacturer in the world and the second largest when compared with the European Union countries. Of the world's 225 largest construction companies, 31 are Turkish, which makes the Turkish construction industry the world's second largest construction industry. Turkey is also the fourth largest cement producer in the world. The number of GSM phone users in Turkey grew from 23 to 65 million between 2002 and 2011. This is supported by an advanced communications infrastructure consisting of satellites, overland, underground, and submarine fiber optic cable systems. In the same years, the number of credit card users rose from 16 to 51 million, while the number of internet users increased from 5 to 50 million. Per capita income in Turkey is over $10,000 and GDP reached $735 billion in 2010. Turkey serves as a reliable energy link between the Middle Eastern and Central Asian energy supplying countries and Western energy consuming countries. Put differently, Turkey serves as the connection hub between over half of the world's energy reserves and the largest energy consuming countries. Turkey, one of the few agriculturally self-sufficient countries, is also a major exporter of agricultural products. Turkey is the world's largest hazelnut and apricot producer and exporter in 2011, as well as the largest cotton manufacturer in Europe. With more than 30 million visitors in 2011, Turkey was ranked the 6th most popular holiday destination in the world in 2010. Apart from being frequented by visitors from all over the world, Turkey also offers investors a hospitable investment environment and friendly investment regulations. In Turkey, it takes only 6 days to set up a company, and the country stands out among the OECD member countries for having the most liberal legal framework in terms of FDI.
This week, we're in Istanbul. We're in Turkey to learn more about its economy and find out how appealing this emerging market is from an investment point of view.
My base has always been Turkey, and I still want to keep it that way.
I think this is an unbelievable place to launch a business career.
This year is turning out to be a better year.
Turkey is the world's 17th largest economy, has a population of 74 million, and the EU is its largest trading partner. Istanbul is of course famously split between both Europe and Asia. Turkey's president has ambitious plans. He wants to triple the size of the economy by 2023. But after enjoying years of growth, its economy is now slowing. So why do business with Turkey?
This is a city of about 18 million people. So in terms of human resources, if we're looking for a specific set of skills, it's much easier to find it compared to Switzerland, so to speak, which is 1/3 of the size of the city. Second, the time zone. We are both close enough for Europe. We're close enough for the Gulf.
The fact that we didn't have oil actually have helped us. The fact that we couldn't join EU when we wanted to, we could argue whether we would want to join now or not, but when we wanted to join, we were only allowed to do a customs union. But that has helped Turkey because we needed to work.
And it's becoming a bigger player on the international scene.
China is a great, new engine for growth for us. they're not just a manufacturing base anymore. They're also exporting their capital as well, and I think Turkey is a great target for them.
Turkey is now a mix between the old and the new. This is the Grand Bazaar in Istanbul. It's Turkey's original financial market, and Turkish people still refer to two rates when they're doing business. The rate set by the central bank and the so-called Grand Bazaar rate. But of course, economics and politics go hand in hand. Turkey is experiencing its fair share of political turmoil at the moment, but some argue that this shouldn't get in the way of business. What's more, Turkey has been hit by terrorist attacks, several this year, and this is hurting tourism.
There's been a decrease in foreign direct investment here over the last few years as people worry about stability, political stability. They worry about security. Just on the southern border of Turkey, we've got hell on earth in Syria with the war there, the civil war there, and great tension between some of Turkey's Kurdish population and then the rest of at least Turkey's political elite, or part of Turkey's political elite. So outsiders see a lot to worry about. But for me, as somebody who lives here, I think this is a great place to invest.
When the markets fall because of politics, that's usually a buying opportunity. So we are of the opinion that this recent weeks are presenting another buying opportunity for Turkish investors.
And there is room for more growth.
The truth is, the Turkish population has only recently found out about the capital markets in meaningful numbers. Before that, the number of investors in the Turkish stock market was around 1 million. But now, with this private pension system, we have more than 6 million people in it.
So given Turkey's ambitious plans, this is definitely one to watch.
Turkey is a country of ambitious targets, the 16th largest economy of the world today. Turkey, the land of opportunities, the land of growth, the land of potential. Aiming to become one of the largest 10 economies of the world in 2023, aiming at a national income of $2 trillion US in 2023, aiming at an average per capita income of $25,000 US, aiming at exports totaling 500 billion US, aiming at creating Turkish global trademarks, the largest financial center of the Eurasia region. Istanbul, the meeting point of the Silk Road, the spice trade route, and many other routes of commerce. Istanbul, the spot where the region has met for thousands of years. Istanbul, a center of attraction yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And now a new page opens in Istanbul financial markets. Istanbul Stock Exchange, the heart of capital markets, transforms into Borsa Istanbul. Borsa Istanbul is a financial supermarket, a strategic partner of the world's exchanges, a regional center of attraction, a global power, efficient, transparent, reliable, and full of opportunities. Turkey and Borsa Istanbul is an attractive center for public offerings and stock exchange listings. Borsa Istanbul is on its way to becoming the world's financial bridge from the west to the east. We invite you to join Borsa Istanbul, Turkey's rising power. We invite you to Listing Istanbul. Connect with Listing Istanbul to potential, to future, and to benefits. Turkey is ready. Istanbul is ready. Borsa Istanbul is ready. Listing Istanbul is ready. Listing Istanbul. Join the bridging power.